The ones that are left in cold storage, wala lang magagawa doon. What matters to me is not its value in US dollars, but its value in cryptocurrency. In my opinion, one Bitcoin is one Bitcoin. I'm not looking at it anymore in terms of its US dollar equivalent. I'm looking at it from its cryptocurrency equivalent. The more you study it, the deeper your conviction will be. And it's not just the headlines that other people are saying. What's the intrinsic value of Bitcoin? It's not that. There are a lot of things that you can consider that will highly, highly push you. Hey guys, so in this video, I want to talk about what's my strategy, what's my exit strategy for taking profits in crypto, particularly for Bitcoin. I don't plan to sell. So what's my plan right now for my long-term strategy for the cryptocurrency market? So please do notice that whatever I'm sharing to you is something that appeals to me. It's something that works for me, and it's something that I studied based on my risk tolerances, my experience, and also my current financial background. And what may fit me may not fit you. And please do note that don't just do this or copy this or buy, sell, hold, or avoid just because I talk about it here. Please do your own due diligence. Talk to your financial advisor. Find something that will work for you. But this is just me sharing what I'm actually doing. The reason why I'm sharing this is also to share to you on what are my plans for my cryptocurrencies. And I've said this in the previous videos that for items or assets or cryptos or tokens that I trade, whatever I get from that, I use to stock more and buy more Bitcoin, buy more Ethereum, or buy more PNB as well. But what if naman sila na yung nag-appreciate massively also into the future? Please do notice that when I started also 2018, the assets like Bitcoin and Ethereum also has appreciated already from 2018 to where we are right now. But what I plan is actually this. Number one, for some of the altcoins that I have, that's not a large part of my portfolio, but when those hit a certain price, I'll take profits off of them. And some of them I will leave in stable coins. Most likely it will be in either USDC or in BUSD, where that will be something that I will just hold on to that will give me some price stability. And for the others that I will stack for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and also BNB, I'm gonna put in mechanisms that will give me yield, either in savings, in crypto savings, either in staking mechanisms. So I will treat it the same way as I treat dividend investing, meaning if I own a certain stock, I buy a stock, even if the stock price would go down, as long as I get the dividend for that, I'm okay. And that's what I will treat some of my coins, regardless if it's Bitcoin, Ethereum, or BNB. What I get from that, it will give me a certain amount of return. I really haven't talked much about this in the podcast, but I do a lot of farming via DEXs, and the yields of that are very, very good as well. I guess I won't stop that. I know it's something that gives me very, very specific returns also for those investments. So at a certain point, if it goes up, I will transfer portions of my crypto into something that is giving me yield. As long as it's giving me yield, I'm already okay with that. I'm already content with that as well. No one knows when this bull market will end. And everyone just knows that every 4 years, every time there's a Bitcoin halving, at a certain point, you see it start to push up. After the push up, it starts to correct. So assuming that we see the market push up at the end of the year, assuming that we see another large push, that's what I'm going to do. There will be portions that I will not touch anymore. There will be portions that will give me yield, and there will be portions that will be in stable coins. But while all of that is happening also, I will be trading also in between. So if a crash would happen right after a push up, the ones that are left in cold storage, wala lang magagawa doon. What matters to me is not its value in US dollars, but its value in cryptocurrency. In my opinion, one Bitcoin is one Bitcoin. I'm not looking at it anymore in terms of its US dollar equivalent. I'm looking at it from its cryptocurrency equivalent. Whatever I get yield from farming or other savings accounts, I'm just gonna reinvest them altogether. The reason why I'm leaving some for stable coins, because that will be my bala that I could also use to start to buy and look for other opportunities as well. My take profit also will be buying NFTs, because NFTs, in my opinion, are an amazing store of value. NFTs, in my opinion, has a shot that, okay, the prices of the cryptocurrencies will go down. But it does not actually mean that that particular NFT, if it was bought at 10 ETH, would even go lower than 10 ETH as well. That's what I'm actually saying. So I've been dabbling, studying also more about it as well, that most likely it will go to art. Vive, I've been studying that as well. And I want to collect some of those memorabilia, some of those collectibles that are Marvel, because I understand Marvel. I'm still gonna continue Top Shot. I'm not super excited about Top Shot right now because I've been doing a lot of other things, but whatever I have in Top Shot, I'm still keeping it. But I'm gonna get more and more NFTs as well. And I've been studying because John Joseph Mendoza is forcing me to go into something that's highly connected to digital land. So I'm gonna study that. Similar to the other videos, no, I'm not just entering something just because friends tell me to. I really want to also study it because so that if things go bad, I have only one person to blame but myself. My exit mechanism will also be NFT. So if you notice it, most of it will all stay still in digital spaces. And if I have an opportunity also to buy digital land, most likely I will do so. I don't have to rely fully on the cryptocurrency markets because I have positions in the stock market, I have positions in bonds, I have positions in REITs that allow me also to get yield, that allow me to get capital appreciation while all of this in the cryptocurrency market is ongoing. So maybe if something bad happens, that these other asset classes are not functioning the way I wanted it to be, then that's the time maybe I would start thinking about taking some of those crypto back to fiat. But if all things still work very, very well, I don't think I'll be taking out any of those cryptocurrencies and bringing it back to fiat. And whatever I've been saying, that I believe that cryptocurrencies are the future. I believe that cryptocurrencies is money 2.0. I believe that it's a better store of value than gold. That I believe that it's changing the way we live our lives, that massively 10, 20, 30 years from now, its value later on as compared to where we are right now would be massively higher. That's the reason why I want to store it. I encourage you, please take a large amount of time to be able to study it also, because the more you study it, the deeper your conviction will be. And it's not just the headlines that other people are saying, what's the intrinsic value of Bitcoin? It's not that. There are a lot of things that you can consider that will highly, highly push you to massively invest in the cryptocurrency market space. When I bring it to fiat, a lot of people have been doing this already, especially outside the Philippines. There are some debit cards, either Visa or MasterCard, that you swipe it and it will be deducted from your crypto accounts. Binance also has it that you can use Binance to book hotels. And I think that will be the theme for the future, that there will be apps like Binance that will function similar to Grab, that will function similar to Airbnb, that will function similar to Gcash, where you use that app in order for you to purchase real world items. You use that app for you to be able to book your plane ticket, your resort, to buy appliances, to buy food, but it will just deduct from your cryptocurrency wallet. So maybe that's the time that I start taking it out, when I could actually use my crypto assets in order for me to directly purchase via a Visa card. Other than that, it goes to cold storage with the goal of 1 BTC is 1 BTC, 1 ETH is 1 ETH. It stays as USDC or BUSD in order to give me also somewhat of liquidity and gives me also an opportunity to position in other opportunities in the future. Yield farming protocols, which is my proxy to dividend investing in the stock market, and NFTs. So please do remember, NFTs is just my equivalent as compared to me buying art, as compared to me buying other collectibles. It's just that it's easier to understand. I think NFTs for me is easier to understand than buying art. It's easier for me to understand than buying watches. It's easier for me to transport. It's easier for me to protect it. It's easier for me to store it. And it's easier also for me to sell it as well. So there, that's my strategy. That's my plan over the next few years. But I highly encourage you, while the price of Bitcoin is lower, while the price of Ethereum is relatively lower, stack. Accumulate based on your competency, accumulate based on your knowledge, accumulate based on how much you know about it, because the more you stack later on, it will give you more options in the future to decide on what you're supposed to do. You don't even have to make a mad scramble na kailangan mo lumaki kagad yung pera mo ngayon. You don't have to do that. You just take it slowly, do it properly, and when the time comes that your crypto portfolio becomes bigger, you can also decide based on what your goals are. So please always remember this, and I'll end it with this. As you start investing in cryptos, please always decide investing, or at least taking the money out, not based on how much you earned, but based on what's your goal and what's your intention and why you're investing in the cryptocurrency market. And for me, I'm investing because I know it's the future. I'm not just investing in it because I know it has the capability of it going up. I want to be a part of the 1% or 2% of the entire population that were one of the first investors in the cryptocurrency market space. If you think that malaki na yung nakit niya, I really believe that we are so early into this that the fact that a lot of people still don't understand it shows that there's so much opportunity still in this space. If you want to know more about cryptocurrencies, check out the links below for the videos that I've created about it. If you want to invest in the cryptocurrency market, check out Binance, $10 for you to be able to trade. Check out GoTrade. It allows you to invest in US stocks for $1. For those who want to trade Forex, XM gives you $30 when you sign up with them, and you can use that $30 for you to be able to trade. So XM for Forex, GoTrade for US stocks, Binance for the cryptocurrency markets, and for those who want to attend my technical analysis course, it's happening this weekend. Links are in the description below. But for those who want to learn via reading, I have 5 books. They're national bookstore best-selling books. Links are in the description below, and you can get them via Shopee and Lazada as well. So there, I hope that this was something that's insightful. If you guys have any questions for me, feel free to put it in the comment section and I'll try to answer them. So that's it for now. This is Marvin Germo. I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. See you all again soon, guys, and God bless you all.